as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation, the green flag out here in the Dirt Shootout, as these guys go to battle here for their second race of the series, and a good run through the high side of 1 and 2 for William Hargraves. Hargraves is going to lead lap number 1 as that Dirt Panda ride out in front, leading the way. He's going to bring Drew Blaze right there with him as they make the pass on the 05 ride of Daryl Larson. Larson sliding back to third as now he's got Clifford Bellamy right up there on the high side, trying to get to that right rear quarter panel, trying to work his way to the outside of the 05 ride. Jordan LaVaughn right there as well, up inside the top 5 as he's got Brandon Marlowe and Dane Lloyd right there behind him as a couple of the Hot Lap Hero rides trying to get up into the fun here as well, as they would love to try to join this top 5 battle as they almost go 3 wide right there off corner number 4. Starting to get a little single file here in the front of the field as it is still William Hargraves out in front, Drew Blaze right there in second. In position number 3 in the 002, that is Clifford Bellamy doing a great job, as Clifford having a heck of a run here. Charlotte Speedway being very, very good here to the 002 ride of Clifford Bellamy, as he's doing a fantastic job up there on the high side of the racetrack. We're already 5 laps in and 30 more laps left to go, battling all around this racetrack as that Shocker Motorsports number 46 ride of Wayne Pierce tries to work his way up past a couple of these Hot Lap Hero rides. Here comes Jim Revis right through the middle, one of the only PWR rides really in this field. Jim Revis doing a great job right through the middle of the racetrack. He's got Skylar Pruitt there to his outside. As that finishes out our top 10 right there with Skylar Pruitt, and everyone else behind them they are beating and banging, as we're going to see our first caution flag of the night. Our first caution flag coming out here. We're going to take a look and see what happens, as it looks like Robert King and Leo Tucker unfortunately having some issues here. Looks like something was already going on here with possibly, I don't even know who that was. I think that was Leo Tucker. Yeah, going down through the infield here. Looks like he tries to rejoin the field and then just kind of, the 24 ride somewhat loses it there as well. Both drivers, the 24 and the 32, coming together there as the 24 ride starts to lose it there through the slickness. All right, as we are back to green flag racing, and there it is, the big jump out of the 71 ride. A great restart as he quickly slides up to the high side there and clears Drew Blaze, and man, oh man, did he ever get a jump. He's out to about a 3-4 car length lead now as Drew Blaze trying to catch right back up to his rear bumper, as it looks like we're going to go right back to the caution flag here. This looks like some more contact being made after that green flag was thrown. We're going to get a look and see what happens. Oh, it looks like Jim Revis in the 57 ride, maybe having some issues. Wayne Pierce might be collected in this. Oh, Wayne gets into his back bumper, then everyone kind of just gets into it. Oh man, they all just start piling up. But Jim Revis, it looks like to be the only driver to go around here. So we'll take another look and see what happens. Pierce tries to get to the high side. Didn't expect the 57 ride not to go up onto that high side, and unfortunately, Jim Revis going around there in that iRacing iFlag Papa Mike Promotions number 57 ride. These drivers are about to get set loose here once again. Can William Hargraves get another great restart? This time, Drew Blaze a little bit better on that one, but not enough. As William Hargraves quickly clears them, jumps up to the high side right there, hits that berm, gets a good run going down the backstretch. Drew Blaze right there in second is now Jordan LaFawn up into that third spot. As you can see, a little bit of that slider line starting to come in there through 3 and 4. They send it in way down low and then slide up to the high side. They stick there to the high side all the way through on the backstretch. These guys continue to beat and bang. Travis Marcus trying to work his way towards the front. We see Cutter Spalding from deep in the field, now up inside the top 12 as he's trying to break his way into the top 10 here. So a good run so far for Cutter Spalding. He's got Justin Johnson right there to his outside in the 94 of Bo Barrett there in his inside as the caution flag is going to fly here once again. Caution flag coming back out. We're going to take another look and see what happens. So far, not the night that Jim Revis would want to have, as it looks like the 57 ride, unfortunately, having some more contact there as Chris Pio, unfortunately, piles into him and sends that 57 down into the infield. As we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing, William Hargraves is going to set these drivers loose here once again in another perfect restart there for the Dirt Panda number 71 ride. As William Hargraves out in front here trying to pull away from the rest of the field. Drew Blades trying to stay right there with him. Clifford Bellamy's now worked his way up into third, but he's hard into the outside wall, and the caution flag coming back out right there behind him. Okay, gets into the back of the 50 ride. I think when he gets back into the rear of the 50 ride, it kind of just lifts his rear tires up, sends that car a little bit sideways. Nowhere to go there for Caleb Ramsey as he gets a little piece of him. Helps him go around there. As you can see, him just trying to hold on to it there on the high side. Nowhere to go for Mr. Ramsey as he was right there. A little too quick. You can hear Ramsey getting out of the gas there. As the green flag back out in the air here, single file restarts to make sure that these drivers can get maybe a couple laps in here. Try to clean them up a little bit as William Hargraves says, you know what, that sounds like a great idea. He doesn't have to worry about the 69 ride of Drew Blaze to his outside on one of those restarts. As William Hargraves out in front here, we're at lap number 14 of 35, so the next time by we'll start lap number 15 and 20 more laps left to go, so it's about to be a 20-lap shootout. And Jordan LaFawn there in third. He's got Clifford Bellamy all over his back bumper. As you can see, that outside starting to become a little bit thinner up there. These guys starting to have some issues getting into that outside wall. They start to make some heavy contact. That's going to damage their rides. It's going to slow them down. Well, it's going to be whoever can stay up on that high side and avoid that outside wall for as long as possible. They're going to really enjoy this race as they're going to be able to find some good speed late in this one, and have that car still in one piece is going to be a good thing. We see Bo Barrett in the 94 ride unfortunately go through the pits there. I'm not sure if this is going to bring out a caution flag or not, but a tough break there for the 94 machine. As he goes down through the infield, he's going to go down a lap here nonetheless, as William Hargraves already out in front and by him there, as William Hargraves out to about a 1.7 second lead. And the last thing that William wants to see now is a caution flag. He wants to see this thing go green flag here all the way to the end, as he's out in front by quite a bit. Every time we try to go to a crank it up, the caution flag comes out. This time the 32 ride slides. Oh, he just gets onto the gas a little bit too hard. A great job there by Wayne Pierce to avoid the contact. But Leo Tucker going for a spin down there in corner number 2. The second driver we've seen really have some issues there. Spinning out there in corner number 2 as tries to slide up the racetrack a little bit, and it just looks like the rear end snaps out from underneath of him there. But man, oh man, what a great move there by Wayne Pierce to avoid that contact. Let's jump right on board here with Wayne Pierce as he got a great look at it. Oh, great job there by Wayne. As William Hargraves continues to lead the way, we're going to quickly jump into the PeaceMaker game and crank it up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer these drivers on this restart as William Hargraves out in front. hard into the outside wall. Some heavy front end damage, as you can see that car just not wanting to turn there. Stuck right on that outside wall, scrubs a lot of speed off, more contact there with the outside wall. That car will not turn, he's stuck up there on the high side. Everybody working down below him here. He's going to try to get it off of the racetrack. I think that's what brings the caution flag out. You can see that front right side tire and just that whole car just torn apart there on that whole right-hand side. So a tough break. Caleb Ramsey was having a good run, but he takes that ride down pit side. But looking for another good restart over Drew Blaze and Jordan LaVaughn. As the green flag back out in the air here once again. The green flag back out in the air as William Hargraves leads the way through Blaze, staying right there with him in position number 2. Hargraves though looking to pick up right where he left off before that last caution flag, and that is way out in front. Jordan LaVaughn right there in position number 3. He's got Clifford Bellamy and Brandon Marlowe right there behind him as a couple of those hot lap Heroes drivers working their way back up towards the front here as Marlowe and Dane Lloyd right there in 5th and 6th trying to work their way up maybe into the top 5, top 3 here. See Billy Northcutt right there in 7th as well. Billy doing a great job for the Dirt Panda number 0. That joyride is he's there in 7th. Sweet Melgard there in 8th. Skylar Pruitt right there behind him in position number 9, and Cutter Spalding now up inside the top 10, and there's Jim Revis. Revis trying to work his way back inside the top 10 after his earlier mishaps as well on the racetrack. Justin Dawson right there behind him in the X-Pride. Dustin Benton working his way now back up into that 13th position. Mitch Williams and Jordan Van Weston round out the top 15 as Wayne Pierce, Travis Barkis, Chris Pio, and Leo Tucker still out on the racetrack. We also see Bo Barron out there as well. Daryl Larson still on the racetrack, but it looks like Daryl, unfortunately, a couple laps down. He was up inside the top 5 for so many laps. But unfortunately for him, deep in the field now in this one. Out in front, it is all William Hargraves as Hargraves continues to lead the way here. That 71 ride has been almost untouchable all night long as once we start going single file restarts, man, this 71 ride has had nothing but clean track out there in front of him, and he has been laying down some wicked fast lap times, but so hasn't Drew Blaze. Blaze has been kind of hanging right there with him. Losing a little bit here and there, but William Hargraves just being that quickest car on the racetrack that time around, about 3/10 quicker than Drew Blaze. So William Hargraves really putting a beating down on the rest of this field. Next quickest driver on the racetrack right now would be the joyride of Billy Northcutt as Northcutt, second fastest race car on that last time. I want to take a look at this one. This time it was Brandon Marlowe, and Brandon Marlowe making the pass now for that 3rd position on the racetrack. So move the Hot Lap Heroes number 37 right up Brandon Marlowe up into the 3rd spot. We have 5 more laps left to go here. William Hargraves trying to get it done here at the dirt track at Charlotte as he is leading the way now by about 2.2 seconds over Drew Blaze as Blaze sliding back a little bit. Blaze looking around the racetrack, trying to find some different lines. He can't quite find anything. That's going to bring Brandon Marlowe right there to his back bumper slowly but surely. Doesn't look like Brandon Marlowe is done working his way towards the front here as of yet. Clifford Bellamy to the outside now at Jordan LaVaughn as LaVaughn sliding back down to position number 5. He's going to have Billy Northcutt right there behind him as Billy and Dane Lloyd continue to battle side by side as, man, oh man, William Hargraves is absolutely gone. Shot out of the cannon again, no doubt about it. He's out in front by about 3 seconds as now Drew Blaze and Brandon Marlowe battle here. Brandon Marlowe with a good run there, but the caution flag flies. So last thing William Hargraves wanted to see was a caution flag right there. Out to about a 3-second lead on the rest of the field. And the caution flag flying here. That was not what the 71 ride wanted to see, as he's going to have a very, very fast Brandon Marlowe right there on his back bumper together. Spalding slides up the racetrack, makes a little bit of contact. The 34 ride also gets into his back bumper. And around goes that next level racing NH lens. Number 96 ride, and a tough break there for Skylar Pruitt, as fortunately pointed in the wrong direction down there on the front. Yeah, on the front. William Hargraves looking to try to get a good jump here. Looks like he gets a good launch over the 37 ride. The 37 has Drew Blaze all over his back bumper. They play a little bit of bumper tag on that restart. It almost looked like the 37 ride was going to go around, but somehow he caught it. Out in front, though, it is all William Hargraves, as he's once again shot out of a cannon, already trying to pull out to a 1-second lead. And down to corner number 4, the white flag is going to fly one more time around here for William Hargraves as he works his way through corner number 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. He's going to head down into corner number 3. He's going to protect that slider line, and out of corner number 4, it's going to be all William Hargraves picking up the checkered flag here in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for William Hargraves as he picks up the checkered flag here tonight in a dominant fashion, man. That 71 ride oh so fast all night long, and he gets it done here late in the race with a late race restart, but absolutely perfect on the restarts all night long, and has never looked back as he continued to pull away farther and farther and farther from the rest of the field. Brandon Marlowe with a great job working his way to the front there as well. He passed quite a few cars to work himself into position number 2. And obviously Drew Blaze right there in position number 3 in that LoneStar Racing number 69 ride, as he was having a great run, but unfortunately sliding back one position and coming up a couple spots short of picking up the checkered flag, as he is there in that 3rd spot. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. William Hargraves. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button if you're new here, and let's see those checkered flags up in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen.